So if you're looking for a new career option from court reporting to broadcast captioning, the Stenotype Institute can help put you on the path with a job flexibility and great wage earning potential.
And Thelma Gibson is here to tell us how easy it is to get started, and she brought with her Ashton Fields, who is a student, and Amy Yarborough, who is a graduate. Thank you, Amy. And Ashton is over there. She has been writing and transcribing
whole show so far
since we started. So she is not literally in the commercial break. She's been recording everything that we're saying, which is really neat, by the way.
Actually, it's scary. I want that when you're done, because I don't know what I say during the commercial breaks.
And Amy's going to talk about her story coming up. But Thelma, let's start with you and talk a little bit about Stenotype. You guys are located in Jacksonville. How long have you guys been teaching court reporting and closed captioning?
Casey, we've been in business since 1940, so we have over 70 years of not only training our graduates, but helping them find their way out into the work field.
And how easy or how hard, what do we need to do to get started?
The first thing I invite everybody to do, I call it Explore Court Reporting, is come into the school and visit with us. To get on the machine and see what she's really doing will help you understand what it is. It only requires that you have a high school diploma or a GED, but you have to love the English language, because that's what this is all about. There's no math, history, or science, but lots of English and punctuation.
So when you think of court reporting, you think of only working in a courtroom, but that's not necessarily the case.
No, actually, that's a little bit of court reporting, about 20%. I'd like for Amy to speak up about how she transitioned from student at Stenotype into her current career, and she mainly freelances.
I do freelance. I spend a lot of time in the courtroom. I also do several depositions a week. Most of my work these days is actually in the classroom. I'm a CART reporter. I take my machine and an iPad and do a real-time feed to deaf and hard of hearing students who are not able to hear their lectures. And so they get a real-time feed in class, and then when we leave, they get an entire transcript.
And then you graduated just 2 years ago.
Just 2 years ago.
How easy was it for you to get out into the workforce and get started right away?
I was working before I graduated, and I have been working steadily ever since.
And is it pretty much kind of, if you want to work, there's work out there?
As much as you want to do, it's
Really?
available. I'm often looking for students to come and take jobs for me, so.
Well, there you go. Well, and let's talk about income potential. What can court reporters typically, on average, receive?
The national average, according to the NCRA, is $62,000 a year. I think Amy can attest to the fact that the harder you work, the more you work, you can really write your own paycheck.
Okay, so like Amy was saying, she was talking about, she's looking because she can't fill all the jobs that she has coming into her for other graduates that are coming. How easy is it for your students to find jobs? It sounds
Oh,
pretty good.
absolutely. We make the connections for them. We run a 90 to 100% placement. They usually go to work before they graduate.
So if someone's watching right now and they want to pursue something like this, what is the best option? How should they get started? Should they call you?
Yes, the best thing to do is pick up the phone and call and speak to someone in the admissions department, either myself or Crystal. We'll set a time to come in and see the school, see the machine, understand the career. We are accredited, so there's financial aid available for those who qualify. And from there, it can really change your life and get you into a career that's in demand, it's challenging, interesting.
Every day is different. It's never the same thing twice.
And so when you first started, what did you go into? Are you court reporting mainly, or did you get into the closed captioning?
I was mostly in court. I've been in the classroom for about a year now. I love being in the classroom. My students are mostly in science-related majors, so I never thought that my career would take me to a sheep dissection day in class.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's it's always
She
different.
giggled when she had to type in sheep dissection. That's not a normal, you haven't typed that before, have you?
They don't teach you that in school.
So it's been a fun experience for you.
I feel like I was born to be a court reporter, so I'll be here for life.
And originally, now did you go to school to be an attorney? Is that what your plan was?
It was either law school or court reporting, and I just don't want to argue with these lawyers. And so now that I've been out in the field, I definitely know I made the right decision.
That's great.
So as we mentioned, you're located in Jax. Now, if someone's watching and they're outside of the Jacksonville area, what do you recommend that they do if they want to get involved?
Well, still call us, because we actually have a very successful online program. And if your transportation or any reason you can't make it to the campus, we consider putting people online in Jacksonville now, because there's such a demand and we're getting a lot of response.
Very cool. We kind of have a cool shot. Can we get that shot of her?
We've been showing it the whole time.
Can you explain what Ashton is doing? I mean, there's what? How many keys are there?
There's 26. And you have a left bank and a right bank with your alphabet. So every court reporter has their own language, and we really try to gear court reporters to write as short as possible. So you might say a sentence, and we might be able to get that down in just one stroke.
Real, so like 3 keys or something will type out a full sentence and accurately.
Full sentence, yes, sir. It comes
That
up on the
is
screen in English.
Amazing. So how many words, like, do you even judge per minute, or how does that work?
We graduate at 225 words per minute, which I've learned is slow for the real
I
world.
can't even think that fast.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate you taking the time to be here.
Absolutely.
Thelma,
Thanks,
appreciate
ladies.
it. And thanks
Thank
to the
you.
Stenotype Institute of Jacksonville for sponsoring this segment. If you'd like to learn more information or would like to enroll in classes, you can give them a call. The number is there on your screen, 904-398-4141. Classes begin July 1st.
Better
So
go in
put it
now.
on your calendar.